Jonathan Huberdeau leads the Flames with 9 goals.
Pretty good.
What a sniper.
Only one other team has that has their goal scorer
under 10
with that few goals. Anaheim has Vetrano, Troy Terry, and Leo Carlson tied with 6 each.
Oof.
Ooh.
It's Anaheim. And then in points, it's Huberdeau and Kadri tied with 17 to lead them in 28 games. No other team has a leading scorer with that few.
How many?
17 points.
In 28 games, so you're on pace for what, not even 60?
It's like, well, look at this, can't be. Troy Terry's got 19. Chicago Bedard's got 20. Nashville Forsberg has 17 points, but Yossi's got 23. And then the Islanders have 3 with more than 20. Ottawa's got 3 with 28 plus. Utah, they've got 4. San Jose's got 4. Seattle's got 2. Your leading scorer has 17 points.
Yeah, it sounds like you're describing a team that doesn't score with any ease, Dean.
And now their goaltending is letting in 4 a night.
Yeah.
This too shall pass.
1 win in their last 7, and now 25 games in a row. 25 games in a row. They've not been able to get to 4
I don't
goals.
think this too shall pass. I think this too shall remain the same.
Wow.
I think that this is what this team is, and they are not going. I know they will get.
Yeah, it'll be somewhere in the middle, but you're right. Yeah.
I don't think it will be in the middle. You can't get to the middle. You have to go score 4 goals for.
They'll score 4.
You will score 4, but they're not going to average.
No,
they're going to average 2.5 goals a game.
And like,
but what, 26 games,
25 in a row.
25, that you're getting into kind of almost historic territory.
I would think so. I haven't seen any stats, but it's got to be close. Like, to not score 4 for almost a third of a season.
Francis had it today. The team's pop gun offense failed to come through once again, extending its string of games, scoring 3 goals or less to 25. It's the NHL's 5th longest streak in the modern era.
Wow.
Which is going back to 67-68.
Does he have the
So only 4 other streaks have bested what we're watching right
There's
now.
been some really bad teams. Like there was a Sharks team that had 1 road win all year. There was an Ottawa Senators team that didn't get to 15 wins, if I'm correct.
And the thing is,
this team's with that group.
2 weeks ago, we were not talking in any way, shape, or form like this about this being historically dry offensively.
But we were being swayed by the great goaltender. The conversation was based around these goalies are unbelievable. Look at them go.
Well, and we did say on that homestand, they've scored 4 goals in their last 3 games, like 4 real goals or whatever it was. They won 3 of those games. Like, we understood what was happening. It was unsustainably elite net minding.
And what's going to change? Like, I know they will score 4 goals in a game. They'll probably score 6 in the game, but it's not going to be on a regular occurrence. What's going to?
No, they're not. They're going to be what they are. They're a very limited offensive team.
It's not like Zary or Huberdeau or Kadri or Coleman or Backlund or Coronado are going to get more ice time or more opportunity on the power play. They're going to have a big break. Oh, finally, they let this guy loose. These guys are all playing.
And the power play has actually been pretty good for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, the power play has been good.
Like, they went on that road trip. They were 27%. They came home and got 2 on 4. They're over 30% for a stretch there, and they're still not getting to 4 goals. When you look, they're now 3 points away from being bottom 10 in the league. And that's kind of where we thought they would be, friends.
With 72 goals, actually, that's not accurate. Let me
74 after 2 last night.
They're not the worst when you start to look at goals for and against.
Can you tell us who is?
I can do that right now. Yeah.
Well, you're talking Nashville, Anaheim, Chicago, Detroit, the Islanders, Utah, St. Louis, and oddly Boston.
They're the 5th worst. It's Nashville, Chicago, Anaheim, Detroit on a per game basis. They're at 2.54, which is the 5th worst in the NHL. And that makes sense.
So as bad as it is, it's not like this is totally rarefied air. There's other teams that are also struggling.
The streak's rare air, but yeah.
So what are you
and
trying
look,
to say?
Chicago, Anaheim, we understood where they're at, where they're going to.
No, I'm saying that it's
who they are.
It's probably not a good thing because other teams are doing it, and I'm with you. I don't see. There's not a score here. I mean, is Kuzmenko capable of more than 1 goal?
Certainly.
Yes. Yeah. Could Kadri score more? Sharon Govich has been quiet. You had a bunch of goals from Coleman last year. You're getting none of that. But still, if I had to put money down on what this is going to look like, yeah, I think you're going to have a team that could be in that bottom 5 in the NHL by the time 82 games are done in terms of offense.
They're bottom 5 already.
Well,
Like,
you know
absolutely.
what? When you hire a duster coach that wants to coach like Jacques Lemaire and trap it up, take all the fun out of the game, that's what you get.
It's interesting if they, and I know you're joking, but if let's say they didn't win their first 5 games here, they just lost them, whether they're 1 goals or not, like that changed everything that start. Because if you take 10,
even 2 wins out of
you
this.
take 10 points away from them in the standings.
And it did not look like they were winning that opening night game against Vancouver.
Sure didn't. They caught Vancouver hitting the snooze button.
Yeah.
But yeah, you dropped 20 points off this team, or 10 points off this team, those 5 wins. Like they're third from the bottom. Only Nashville and Chicago are worse. And so the coach is coaching his ass off to try to hang around in this playoff thing. And it was an unsustainable hot run to start the year. They scored 16 goals the first 3 games. They haven't scored 4 since.
What's worse, Dean, when there's what's your favorite dessert?
Let's say it's banana cream pie.
Okay, so we have a lovely banana cream pie from your favorite pie shop.
Yeah.
Is it worse if it's still in the store and you can't see it and it's not there? Or is it worse that it's in front of you and it's so close, I'm going to get it and I'm going to eat it, because that's what it feels like. They've created a spot where they're trying to hang on to that playoff spot.
Yeah.
Or if they'd lost those games, it'd have been like, yeah, this is what
it's like play the shit out of Kuzmenko.
Yeah.
We're not going to healthy scratch, guys. Like go out there and do you.
Or you go to the ice cream shop and they give you that little kind of wooden stick. Here, you want to taste, see what it's like? Oh, that's good. I'll have more of that.
It's gone.
No.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out more of our content right here on the Flames Nation YouTube page. We had a bunch of great long form interviews. You can check out some videos we've done as well outside of the studio. And of course, if you want more writing or merchandise stuff, flamesnation.ca or nationgear.ca. Appreciate you watching.